Albin Kimball, you there? Do you know this city well? Moorgrave University needs assistance with a delicate matter that may also require an adventurer's brutal touch. A few months ago, a Stormreach landlord named Crobin Bix. I know that bastard. That's the guy from Tower of Frost. Approached us with a request to borrow the Eye of Serania, an artifact we had only recently acquired. He wanted to use the eye to assist with one of his construction projects here in the city. Naturally, we at Moorgrave University don't hand out our collection to just anyone but who comes along, or to just anyone who comes along. But after a suitable contribution to the university was arranged, we lent the eye to Mr. Bix for a period not to exceed 4 weeks. Unfortunately, those 4 weeks have long since passed, and we are now obliged to take steps to reclaim our property. So you need me to lean on Bix to get the Eye of Serania back. Yes, Mr. Bix only paid 1 month's fee to borrow the eye. He assured us that a month would be more than enough time to complete his tower, since he'd hired a large crew and the materials would be much easier to move with the aid of the eye's power. However, Mr. Bix seems to have been quite mistaken in his estimate. Therefore, we are justified in taking measures to repossess the eye. Go to Crobin Bix's construction site and tell him that the university is collecting on the loan. Do whatever it takes to get the eye back. You'll be paid for your time, plus a bonus if you return with the eye. I'll go find Crobin Bix at his site. Enter the quest here. We're going to try R8 since R6 was too easy. This is I Know Whodunnit. I'm stepping in. The first feel I get is right away it feels like quarantine. That's the feel I get immediately. But that's just stepping in and looking. I would love for them to come out with legendary content based on the Korthos stuff. Revisit Salimus and Cheats and the whole gang. Don't forget to drink your treasure hunter elixirs if you got them. If you don't have one and you'd like one, I can hit you with one.
Yeah, I tried that the other day. I don't think you put them on other people.
Yeah, you just have to put it in your hotbar, target them, and then hit it.
Maybe it's just the one that lets you find magic items.
Is there anybody here that doesn't have it? Because I'll put one on you.
I don't. I could have logged over and got one, but I didn't want to drop group and get chat bug.
Or I'll put one on you. Let's see if we can get this to work. I'll put a moderate treasure hunter elixir on you. No, I'll just give you the greater. What the hell? So I'm targeting you. I put it on my hotbar and I click on it. And that gave it to you.
Yeah, it gave it to me. You know what else is like that? Like the Bell of Warding. I tried to pick locks with that thing while it was in my inventory, and it wouldn't work. I was like, all right, this thing's broke, but you got to put it on your hotbar for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See that, what I just posted? I tried that on my second account, and it wouldn't take effect on them.
Yeah, maybe those don't work that way.
Now.
Okay, Ether Finkelberry. Ooh, this makes me so irritated. I don't know whom to sue first. You. Yes, you. Stand still, laddie. What can I do for you? Oh, forgive my manners. Ether Finkelberry, adventurer, anthropologist, barrister, philanthropist, professor at Moorgrave University at your service. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Voodoo, a fellow adventurer, and now apparently a detective. Well, let's get into it. I had the day off on the night of the theft, and I spent it in the company of local kobolds, whose culture I study as a side project. I observed these creatures in their natural habitat, that is, the local sewers. The tribe had a big celebration that day they called Shinymas. It was loud and took all day and night, so the whole tribe saw me. I have quite the hangover, as I am a bit familiar with the way local jurisprudence operates, if you could call it that. I'll allow myself a bit of advice to you. Don't bother leveling accusations against anyone unless you get 3 or more clues inferring their involvement. Coin lords are ruffians on par with pirates. I could have told you that. And can only count past 2 if they're counting physical coins, not arguments. Your case will hold if you bore them long enough. Also, never turn your back on Clarissa. Out of the lot, she's the most dangerous. Will that be all? Thank you. You've been most helpful. Bernadette Smith. Moneybags squabble while workers take it on the chin. Typical. I'm Bernadette, the local builders union organizer. You're the investigator. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Voodoo. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. All right, what else do you want to know? Oh, I guess there's a lot of questions we got to ask. What were you doing on the night of the alleged theft? So that's how it's going to be, is it? Everyone's a suspect until proven innocent. Well, I was canvassing the district for support, talking to the locals and recruiting new union members. Lots of people saw me. Just ask anyone at the construction site, I guess. Besides, why would I take the floaty stone if it makes my people unable to work? If we want to throw a strike, we throw a strike. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. All right, what else do you want to know? What do you think happened here? Politics. One of these fools decided to hold up construction, probably because they want more money or leverage. Sickening. If I were you, I'd pay attention to the fallen angel here. He's got this air of moral superiority I can't stand. He's too good, too perfect, you know. That, and I understand the stone is from his homeland. Maybe he's gone soft and sentimental on us. Thanks for the tip. What makes this stone so important for construction? The way I understand it, the stone is a piece of heaven. A heaven anyways. It might not be the best place, but it's a place, and it's magical. So the rock floats, and it makes other things near it float too. So Crobin, being a cheapskate, brought the rock to the construction site instead of spending money on proper tools and sturdier cranes. Now the rock's gone, everything is heavy again, and I sent 2 people home with hernias today. It's the perfect storm of cheap and stupid. Rich people are the worst, aren't they? Wait a minute, that's not how the manifest zone is in Sharn works at all. Yeah, manifest this, coterminous that, talk to the nerds. Danis and Aether will fill you in on the details. My business is safety of workers, and it's not great right now. Noted. What's the deal with the dig under the construction site? Oh, it's the best part. When the construction started, we dug out the pit for the foundation and broke into this giant sinkhole with hobgoblin ruins at the bottom. A reasonable person would stop there and cut their losses, because filling this hole up isn't happening. But no, the foreman said, we can just fortify the walls and build right on top of it. 2 weeks later, we're way over the deadline and the budget, and the hole is still wide open. We ended up moving the rock down there to help speed things up. That's where it went missing, at the bottom of the shaft. If you ask me, the fallen angel must have hit his head when they kicked him out of heaven. Noted, thank you. Thank you, you've been most helpful. Oh, here's Crobin Bix. What now? Hello there. Morgrave University sent me to secure their artifact, Eye of Sirania. Can you start from the beginning? What happened? I know you did it. Admit it. Very funny. Now go solve a case. Can you start from the beginning? What happened? My name is Crobin Bix. I'm the landlord. I'm building some affordable housing for folks of all kinds who come to Stormreach. The melon-shaped rock Morgrave University let me borrow is called Eye of Serania because it connects us. It connects to the angel heaven land of no land and all sky, and that makes everything near it light as a feather. So construction goes faster and cheaper, and the plan is to build a tower as tall as they make 'em in Sharn. With me so far? Well, the damn rock got stolen. The construction ground to a halt. Everyone's mad and pointing fingers at each other. And I need the rock back before it gets worse. So that's your job. Talk to these bozos. Find some clues, figure out who's done it, and get us all back to work. Easy, right? So when you say affordable housing, you mean affordable for you to build, not for the tenants to live? Well, yeah. What do you think I meant? All right, we're talking to Danis, the foreman now, the angel guy that we're told not to trust. Greetings, I'm Danis Deprenshire, a humble foreman of the construction site. I imagine you have questions. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Voodoo. I'm investigating the stolen artifact. You have my attention. Are those wings? Are you an angel? How does an angel end up in construction? I was once an angel, yes, but my wings were torn off and I was cast out of Serania for my crime. I don't enjoy recalling these events, so forgive me if I am terse. I was a soldier. I disobeyed an order. Innocent people died, and it was all my fault. Now I am humble builder of homes, and I will bear my shame for the rest of my days. A person such as myself is beyond redemption, so all I can do is honest work and tell myself it's good enough. It's not, but it'll do. Wow, thanks for sharing. I don't know what to say. What were you doing on the night of the theft? Oh, there was a vigil at the Hall of the Fallen for Jules, a construction worker who had an accident earlier this week. It's the local chapel of the Silver Flame. Lots of war veterans in the congregation. They took me as their own, sharing war stories, helping each other survive the painful memories. I find myself drawn to them and their struggle. It reminds me of the life I left behind. I'm sure there are plenty of people at the congregation who can vouch for my spending the entire night at the chapel. Doesn't sound like you need much sleep. Who do you think did it? I haven't given it much thought. Someone who wanted to stop the construction of this tower, perhaps? Or maybe they wanted to take this piece of Serania as a souvenir? A very dangerous souvenir, mind you. I don't believe it will remain stable for very long without proper precautions, which is probably why Crobin chose me over the other candidates for this job. It was my duty to maintain the ward on the Eye of Serania, which I evidently failed. I don't blame yourself. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thank you. You've been most helpful. Okay, one more joker. Clarissa Boromar. You must be the investigator Crobin hired. My name is Boromar, Clarissa Boromar. Crobin borrowed a lot of my money for this enterprise, and you better pull through for the sake of both of your hides. Nobody pulls one over on the Boromar clan. Now listen here. This thief will not see the inside of a courtroom. Is this clear? Crystal. Good. Anything else? Where did you spend the night of the alleged theft? Oh, for the love of... Listen here, dolt. Where I spend my time is none of your business. Look at the motives. Follow the money. Out of all these numbskulls, I stand to lose the most money if that stone doesn't turn up fast. And at the end of the day, money is the only thing I care about. Stealing from a Boromar is the worst idea anyone has ever had. We all have our professional standards, and this is the sort of prank that gets you killed before you can apologize for it, or while you're apologizing profusely. You get me? Yep, I think I got it. Suspect 1, Clarissa Boromar, check. No more questions, ma'am. Audacity, cute. Be seeing ya. Alright. That was a lot of dialogue.
Well, Clarissa's charming.
You need to hydrate after all that.
We need to frickin' rebuff.
You do the boost.
Sorry, I
Right,
didn't write
Godfather,
this
what did
quest.
you ask me earlier?
Do you have 12 hours? Because I was just curious. I hit you with one.
I do. Thank you.
Okay, we got a tunnel down. What's over here?
Yeah, it's a long time.
The dig site.
Loot early, loot often.
Marina, the
Like
chatterbox. She's sparkly. That must mean we have to click on her. Hey, want to make some easy money? Raptor fights are all the rage. The Boromar clan has set up a club for this sort of thing on the down low. You want to make a quick coin? Just bet the same way Clarissa does. All the fights are rigged, so she never loses. How do I find this club? She tells us a password.
It's probably down here.
An illegal gambling den?
I bet it's right here. Since she's staring at this door. Break the
Well, there's
pews.
other people over here.
Let's go in here. The chapel. Breaking all the pews. All the usual suspects are here.
Pews are broken.
Well, the angel just has the same dialogue as before. And he seems to be the only selectable person here.
There's 3 exits.
Let's try this door
Right
over here.
opens.
It's locked. Anybody pick it?
Cannot be picked with a spell.
This door opens.
Can't pick lock.
This looks kind of cool.
Collectible.
Pithy
Nope.
pamphlet. The rich have all the money, and they will keep squeezing us for every tear in our eyes and every blood drop in our veins unless we unite and show them our collective bargaining power by force of arms if necessary. And let's face it, it's about time this town had a good riot. Join the Builders Union, become part of our family and part of history as we take their stuff, pass it around, and burn the rest down. Burning it a bit rich, Bernadette lighting that candle at both ends. Secret door here.
I found 2 secret doors.
Mm-hmm.
3 and 2. And then probably another one right here.
Collectible,
Collectibles.
pile of gold.
There's another one. Another secret door.
Let's try this one in the south.
It's a dungeon.
Ooh, a lever. Not selectable. Was it already pulled? Oh look, mobs.
Here's a lever.
Is this? Did somebody pull it? Because I'm not even showing it as selectable.
No, I'm not showing it as pullable.
Yeah, neither one of them was flexible.
There's
Weird.
always a chance we're ahead of ourselves.
Bloody feather. A few bloody feathers. Oop, monsters.
Watch out.
A few bloody feathers dot the floor here. They're too big to belong to a bird. Was this a violent scuffle, or does our foreman just shed them naturally? What was the foreman doing down here?
Was the foreman a chicken?
Now that we've talked to the foreman, we need to talk to the fivemen.
A loud cobalt.
I heard about these loud kobolds. This looks secret passagey.
It is.
I'm not. Oh, there it is. Vengeance
Vengeance
Reapery. What were you doing behind that wall?
Must be a mob.
Circle?
Feet came out of it. Look out.
Suddenly everything on the other side of the wall is bumped.
Yep. Yes, it is. Collectible.
Collectibles. The tunnel.
Let's go with the pipe.
The tube that goes up.
So this down here is just another secret door.
On the
There's all
opposite
kinds
side.
of side passages.
Yeah, we'll explore them all, but let's go through the pipe now. Kobold shiny mancer.
Cobalt.
Incoming.
Here's some more.
Abdarian? I hope I said that right. Welcome to my channel. I mean, Arganesson is the current default server for new players, so you're going to have the biggest population there. You might meet other new players too. So, and Thelanis was recently the default server, so you're going to have a decent population either
We've got two above us.
at either of
Very
those.
big place.
Those are the biggest two populated servers right now. Basically, any other server is going to be fine too, but if you're looking for population, avoid Wayfinder. Wayfinder is a very small server compared to the rest of them. And we're happy to answer new player questions here, so feel free to stop by the channel anytime.
Coming, Carney.
Got a Fear Reaper to the north.
Fear ticks.
And a tiny dancer got me.
We may be invaded by little ones soon. The girlfriend gets off work early today, and she'll be home with the little ones. I think she might have just gotten home. So it's possible the live stream could have an invasion of little people. We'll see.
Ready for it?
Good to race. Okay, good.
Thank you.
I don't think I have that much sway, Meridon. But if you want your own private Idaho, Wayfinder's the place to be.
There's a collectible here.
There's another lost soul.
I grabbed one. Woo!
Also, if you're a new player, one of the best pieces of advice I can get you is when you start grouping with others, tell them you're new. This is a 15-year-old game, and a whole lot of people who are still here after all these years are people who genuinely love this game. And if they know that you're new, a lot of them will go out of their way to help you. They might pass you loot, give you advice, explain how a quest or puzzle works.
Right.
But if you don't tell them you're new, then they might just assume that you're just goofing off or something. You know, if you mess things up, they might yell at you. Just tell them you're new. And I know sometimes, like, you know, we're kind of shy to identify ourselves as the newbie because we don't want to seem like the newbie, but trust me, you know, I think you'll find more often than not you'll get a positive reaction from people. And don't worry about Reaper mode or high difficulties. Do whatever difficulty you're comfortable with.
Voodoo's like, I don't need your stinking buffs.
I don't need your stinking buffs. But let's see if we need your stinking
There's
spotting
nothing here.
skills.
There's nothing. I'm not getting anything.
You can't count how many times people have been kind enough to help you out. That's awesome. I'm glad you had positive experience with the community. You know, you'll still run into jerks from time to time. You know, you just have to, you know, you learn sometimes who you don't want to group with. Aethor Finkel. Stop this madness. I don't care who started it. Stop murdering my research subjects at once or I'll sue. Oh, thanks for seeing, Meridon.
This place is fast.
We've already been here. Are you finished? Attacking kobolds? Maybe. Don't you dare. Solving the case? Nope. How hard can it be? Clarissa is a mobster with a fearsome reputation. Just ask around. Or are you scared of her and trying to pin it on someone else? I know as you fess up. What magnificent eloquence. Shall I match the tone you've taken? If so, I believe the correct response is no, you. How did you manage to make friends with these kobolds? I believe any violence can be avoided with a strongly worded argument. I threatened to sue them. They got confused. This door looks fancy, and it looks locked.
I don't know. Cannot be unlocked.
See me, are you awake?
I sure am.
You got open lock skills?
I couldn't
No.
knock it. It said unlockable.
Okay, then we can't unlock it either. So, I guess we go back up.
Yeah, there was a secret door we didn't go into.
Oh, there was? Lead on.
Top. I don't know.
Well,
No.
back this way.
It's above. It's above because it was where you said let's go into that tube.
Okay.
And it was right before that.
Loud kobold. He's sparkling. Stranger danger. Kobold not supposed to talk to strangers. Strangers have cooties, and their shinies are fake. Kobold is a search subject. Kobold search for shinies. Deep below. Kyber shinies are best. Up top, too much light. Shinies don't shine right. Don't you mean you're Aether's research subject?
If you're going to speak with a kobold voice, it needs to be a higher pitch. Sorry.
Sure, but kobold don't need It disappeared.
There you go.
Better.
Kobolds still hate you.
Stranger
Yeah,
danger.
that was good.
So does that advance it and we can go through that door now?
Okay, so that is the pipe.
That's the pipe we saw earlier. We didn't go down.
We went over here. Let's retrace our steps. We'll have another look around this construction site.
Hey, Ginger, hold on. Come back here.
Marina the Chatterbox.
In here, right to the right is our secret door we didn't go in. Well, I guess down these steps.
One moment.
Oh, there's a few secret doors out
Hey,
here.
what's up, baby?
Back up.
Yep, servers just came up about an hour ago. Doing some first look videos. Pardon me, I have to kill some kobolds. Oh wait, these aren't kobolds.
Doom.
Doom!
Isn't that like a reaper or whatever it's called?
Mm-hmm. It's the biggest, baddest kind of reaper.
No, I'm the biggest and better.
Tanking an R8 Doom Reaper. No-handed. Oh yeah. Nothing else in here.
There's a lever.
Collectible.
Oh, one of those fake levers.
Unusable levers. It's odd that there's that many.
Yeah, it is weird. I don't like that when they put levers in that are untoggleable.
There's shit behind the door.
Venji. Let's take this
Venji,
Venji far
Venji.
away so it doesn't buff whatever crap is behind that door.
Oh, I know.
Back this
Sorry.
way.
Bring him back, yo. Way back. The Explorer zones are having loading issues.
Don't know how long the hold is gonna hold.
All right, he's on
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Circle.
Circle, circle.
Circle.
I didn't get out fast enough. Shoot.
Circle.
Watch out. Yeah, I got caught behind a pillar.
Trying to remember. Did we pass a shrine down here? I don't see one.
You know, I just noticed that, Mama,
Was
you
it
kind of
upstairs?
sound like a kobold even when you're not trying to sound like a kobold.
Kobold hate you.
Oh, is there a shrine around here?
Is there a shrine here?
Ready for road.
This is R8. We tried the first one on R6 and it was pretty easy. So now we're doing this one on R8.
Kobold need shrine.
It's pretty easy so far. Although a couple of us just got whacked by a Vengeance Reaper circle.
Thank you.
We're spending a lot of time reading dialogue on this one.
So, Twiz, I heard you the first time, and I was casting a scroll on you. It just happened to be displacement instead of res.
Oh.
So it didn't
Well, I
work.
wasn't, I'm just never sure if, you know, anybody can hear me, so.
All right.
No, it's just being tarded.
We got mobs. Holy crap!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
smoke.
haunted veteran,
Woo!
he's Venji buffed. The others aren't.
Oh, really?
I don't know why he's Venji buffed. He was so far away from the
Oh.
Vengeance Reaper, but there is a shrine in here.
Good. Ah.
Cacao!
Ow.
Yeah, totally veggie buffed.
That Vengeance Reaper death buff AoE is way too freaking big. That was just stupid. We had that Vengeance
That's not
Reaper
where
like
we killed
over
the Venji.
here. We killed him
He
way
wasn't
over
there.
here.
Yeah, he wasn't right here.
That was freaking garbage.
Wow.
I mean, it could have been like through the walls of a different Vengeance Reaper.
Mm. Was there one up? No, I don't know. Upstairs? No. Well, watch it.
Oh, what's up?
Come on, why is my
Chance
staunch not
to.
staunching? Raise yourselves.
Congregation, what is that?
Raise yourselves.
Uh-oh.
Okay, was the shrine in that room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these mobs are down to next to nothing. There's one more mob that's at pixels. He's at the end of the hall. Did you kill him, Sax?
I killed a couple, I'm not sure if it's the one.
Oh, I died a couple times yesterday. Well, we had a Vengeance Reaper buff mob that we didn't know was Vengeance Reaper buff because he got the Vengeance Reaper buff, even though the Vengeance Reaper was on the other side of the planet, and
They're
this
down?
mob was through a door.
Or still
So
down?
yeah, R8 Vengeance Reaper buffed mobs, they hurt. I mean, that's why we take such care in getting that Vengeance Reaper away. But it still wasn't far enough away because Vengeance Reapers can buff mobs when they die, even though they're
Yeah, wait, I'm
half
gonna
the
try.
galaxy away from them. Really frustrating. They really, I've been saying ever since they came out with Vengeance Reapers, they really need to reduce the distance that affects mobs. It is way too big. I mean, way too big. It's so ridiculous. I mean, if we make an effort to get the Vengeance Reaper away from the other mobs, you know, then that should be all there is to it. Not make an effort to get the Vengeance Reaper 6 miles away.
Is the chest open?
It's about to be. Vengeance knows no bounds. Oh, also, welcome to Rat.
Okay. Where were we before we were?
I don't
we were
know.
the Vengeance.
This way.
Tell me when y'all want boost.
Now, if we go over here to the right, that's the door. And I'm sure it's just a simple room.
This looks secret passagey.
It is, I just can't find it.
There's a door.
There we go.
Empty out.
Halfling corpse. This halfling corpse has several bite marks from a large predator, similar perhaps to a raptor. Curiously, that predator did not feed on it, as it is otherwise intact. Did the owner call off the beast? Upon closer examination, the body also has no valuables or even footwear, and its pockets are inside out. Was it a robbery, an act of vengeance, or an example for others? One person's loose end is another's treasure. Looks like the Boromar clan is going through some internal strife. And now we have a sparkly, disgruntled worker. I'm not even supposed to be here today. What a mess.
There's a trap.
Did anyone know how to disable the trap around the missing artifact? It's a
Isn't that a
trap.
Clerk's reference? I'm not even supposed to be here today.
That was totally Office Space.
Clerks too. Dante's not supposed to be there today.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Clerks. You're right. Shame on me, because those are both two of my favorite movies. Oh, man. Yep, that was Clerks. I can't believe I just confused those two. This alcove must have been where they used to keep the Eye of Serania. All the traps and other security measures appear expertly disabled, and the stone is missing from its pedestal. This looks like a work of an expert, not an average laborer, someone familiar with both arcane and clockwork devices. So whoever did it is an 18 wizard, 2 rogue, or an artificer. Smoochy
No wonder
boochies.
everything's been unzipped then.
This looks
Like all the switches.
secret passagey.
There.
Mobs.
There's a lot to this legend. There's a letter on the floor.
Locked.
Cobalt footprints.
These are kobold footprints,
These are kobold.
and there are no kobolds in this construction crew. If kobolds have been involved in this theft... Oop, it just disappeared. Because I can't read fast enough, which is why I bombed the GRE, because I'm a slow reader. It was Fire Goddess.
Right there.
Is he 18 rogue or 18 wizard 2 rogue right now?
Mobs.
I don't think I've seen him play like that before. It's been a while since I grouped with him. Probably because of my new schedule. My new play schedule. Where did these mobs come from? Secret door over there.
There's a little room on the side of under the stairs. I just peeked.
Remnants in the doorway.
They're coming out of that room, I think.
There must be like a monster generator back there that we have to beat down. Holy crap, what is going on here?
Watch out, watch out!
These mobs never... Oh, there's 3 rooms. They must have just kept opening one at a time. There's a Fear Reaper back here too.
symbol of stunning doesn't help.
Fear Reaper.
See me, I'm really sorry. I'm having a hell of a time keeping you alive.
Don't apologize to him.
Reaper's down.
That's Syax's personal assistant.
That's not your good see me, is it?
Wow. So they must all come out of these 3 rooms. One after the other.
There are ways to go everywhere.
I know. It's crazy. I guess we
this
can go up
place
now.
is complicated.
This map is hard.
Secret door.
And it's tight.
Yeah,
It's hard and it's
it's
tight.
hard.
This looks secret passagey. And it is. Oh, and this looks graveyardy.
Looks cemetery.
Oh, a graveyard. We're outside.
Dearly beloved, we've gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life.
Electric word life. Ain't forever.
There's got to be a Prince reference.
Long time.
Abrax attacks. Welcome. Welcome, Red Warrior.
I didn't let Sammy die. More shit.
More coming, more coming.
Why do you say today of all days? Is this like the anniversary of his death or something?
Lever back here. I have no clue what it does, but
Is it really?
Yeah.
Can you pull that one?
Not the one that doesn't work? Oh, no, it works. What did that open?
Today's the 5th anniversary of Prince's death, and they just put a Prince reference in this quest.
Oh, right. That's right.
Wow.
Alright, so what did it do? Not the Prince
What
reference.
did that
the
lever do?
we may
I don't
never
see
know.
anything opening.
I didn't get any gifted subs, so it doesn't cause gifted subs. Who knows?
Maybe it does something deeper.
There's mobs to the left.
Here's a sparkly.
Ooh.
Oh, we got dudes on top of the
Oh,
ceiling.
on the roof,
On
on
top
the
of the
roof.
roof, I mean. On top of the ceiling.
I got one. I think I saw just one.
Oh, we can jump up by the, whatever those things are called. The scaffolding.
Scaffolding?
Yeah, we got more mobs over here on top. We should probably take them out.
Jump.
Yeah. Oh, where are you,
Thank
Godfather?
you.
I got 'em.
Somebody hit me.
hear the archers. Where are they?
Devs, if you're watching, I appreciate the Prince reference.
Yeah, there's walkway up.
Quite a few.
And so far, I like these quests. I mean, this is only the second one, but...
Sorry, my short chubby butt could not make it up here, and Sayak died.
Oh, there's a diary on the roof. Across from us. I don't know where Voodoo went.
I fell. I'm gonna talk to this sparkly person here.
There's a diary across on the roof.
I'm gonna talk to Caleb the Snitch first. Hey, you're the investigator for the missing stone, eh? Did you know that Clarissa Boromar started her career as a cat burglar and an antique collector? Interesting coincidence, isn't it? She comes to town and things go missing. Not saying she did it, mind you, just that she could, with her eyes closed and both arms tied behind her back while she's sleepwalking. You seem to know about her. What's your angle? According to Caleb, Clarissa Boromar made her fortune... See, I can't read fast enough. This is why I'll never get into graduate school. Union member Bernadette
We need to look at this.
talks up a storm about our work conditions, but has anything changed since she showed up? Talk is cheap. All she does is recreational outrage. What about raises, paid leave? The conversation with a workers' union member casts doubt on Bernadette's interest in helping workers. Now I gotta figure out how to get back up to you.
We're at the diary.
Okay, the diary. See what I did there? Veteran's Diary. This stream of consciousness journal meanders through trauma and grief of the last war. But the tone changes after the writer meets Danis Derpinshire at the congregation. A compassionate and tireless volunteer, Danis steps up to help the community and leads by example, encouraging others to do the same. The author is borderline obsessed with Danis, hanging onto his every word, and by the sounds of it, they aren't the only one ready to die for him. Oh, another cult, just what Stormreach needs. I'm not saying she did it, but she totally did it.
I blame kobolds.
Okay. I guess there's some...
Where to?
There's some fog of war over here. A door. Oh, this is our new home. Welcome to it. I'm claiming the bed.
Discarded toolkit.
There's a toolkit here in the corner.
Not far from the crime scene, this set of thieves' tools contains all the usual knickknacks rogues use to disarm traps and pick locks. What's curious is that every tool bears a maker's mark, made in Sharn. Well, that's just sloppy, Clarissa. Secret door. Syndicate lookout. Oh, it's Clarissa Boromar, the lone shark. Ooh, she hits hard. We'll just hit her with some waves of exhaustion. Take that, Clarissa. She's gotten some pretty good hits on me.
Yeah, I'm having to pay attention. That's not cool.
I know, I hate having to pay attention. Yeah, of the Bormar clan.
You're just supposed to live through everything, damn it.
A lever. Hey, look, we can actually toggle this lever.
It's a working one.
Eye of Serania.
Oh,
We win.
Whee! Oh.
Well, look at all these clowns. They're just like Elminster. They show up when all the work is done. Alright, where's my chest?
Where's our loot?
Yeah, after an hour, I want some loot.
There's still quite a bit of this one. We haven't
Here's the
explored.
chest. Here's the chest. There's a little chest.
I got the fusible
Make
scepter of
a lot.
magnetism, which I'd love to trade for, you know, the glaciation one, which Amber Jaden just got. Or I'd be happy to give you the Morion of the Undying for it, Syax.
Nice. I got a thingy to trade.
But I'm looking for that dude if you don't need it.
Assassin. Oh no, wait. That's bound to account.